What's up guys, Power Maniac 720 here, and I have for you today a couple more battles in the ORAS in-game battle spot doubles ladder. So, today I'm using the same team as last time with Leopard, Smeargle, Medicham, Arcanine, Aegislash, and Rotom Wash. The only difference is I added Rotom Wash and dropped Ambipom because I didn't mean to put Ambipom on the team. So, anyway, also I have kind of a cool little idea that I'm going to run either next week or the week after, depending on how much time I have for breeding. I'm going to do something I'm going to call Weather Week. And for Weather Week, every day I'm going to feature just a different weather team, and I'm going to go through all the weather, rain, hail, sand, and sun. And I'm just going to feature like different ways you can run it, different strategies behind it, kind of common things, uncommon things. So, yeah, still look forward to that either next week or the week after. I'll definitely start posting more on my Twitter when I figure out what week I'm actually going to do it. It comes down to how much time I have between student teaching and work to breed a lot of these Pokemon. Like I have Sun Pokemon, I have Rain Pokemon. As we're finding a 17-13 ready player from Japan. I don't have any Sand Pokemon, and I don't have the Hail Pokemon. I don't have an Abomasnow, basically. Anyway, so my rating currently is 1802, so we're pretty high up on the ladder right now. My opponent's team here is Infernape, Gardevoir, Landorus, Aegislash, Rotom Wash, and Hydreigon. So Leopard does not look very good here as a lead because I'm guessing Infernape Gardevoir is going to be the lead. So I'm actually going to lead Aegislash and Smeargle? Yeah, I'm going to lead Aegislash Smeargle. Depending on what my opponent leads, I could switch in and just fake out the following turn. The question is, so I definitely want Medicham. The question is, do I want Leopard in the back or not? Arcanine is able to hit the Aegislash with Flare Blitz, and also the Gardevoir is hit pretty hard by Flare Blitz, and plus close combat for the Hydreigon, but Rotom Wash is bulkier, and I can Hydro Pump the Infernape, and more importantly, I can Hydro Pump and Will-O-Wisp the Landorus. But Medicham deals with most of these threats pretty well. I think actually Rotom Wash would be really good. Although, yeah, Rotom Wash. Yeah, I'm going to go with Rotom Wash for my last one. So I'm definitely anticipating my opponent leading Infernape along with probably Landorus or Hydreigon, or maybe even Gardevoir. I don't even know, to be honest. It's really tough because like I think my opponent's probably go-to lead is probably Infernape Gardevoir, but I don't know. It depends on how fast his Gardevoir is if it can outspeed Smeargle. I know I personally run a slower, bulkier Mega Gardevoir. As you see, Infernape and Gardevoir. It's fine with me. And of course, this is really nice for me because Smeargle is going to garner so much attention right now. So I can just Spiky Shield right off the bat. Well, he's probably going to fake out into Smeargle and maybe just Hyper Voice, which is going to do next to nothing to Aegislash. The question will be the following turn if I'm faster than Gardevoir. Let's see, we saw Landorus, Hydreigon, Rotom Wash. What was the other one? Landorus, Hydreigon, Rotom Wash, Infernape, Gardevoir. I don't remember his last one, but was it fast? Oh man, I should have written it down. I gotta get in the habit of writing things down during these. So I'm gonna Spiky Shield right off the bat. Let's see if my opponent predicts this and goes right for a fire attack onto Aegislash. He's going to protect Gardevoir. Huh. And he goes for the Heat Wave. Very interesting move. Don't burn me. Alright, sweet. So I get my free sub up, which is nice. I am perfectly fine with that. So I'm going to just protect Aegislash and go for a Dark Void. Ooh, I got the speed increase. Wow. That's awesome. So I'm going to Flash Cannon the Gardevoir and just Dark Void. Let's see if Gardevoir even stays in here. I think Flash Cannon's a better move to use in this scenario. I was going to use Shadow Ball, but then he could switch in Hydreigon, so I think Flash Cannon will do more damage to most of his team. If I just remember what that last Pokemon was. Yeah, so we're going to see Gardevoir switch out here. Good move. Gardevoir is really important in this matchup, I think. I don't know what that is. It is Landorus. Okay. So I am perfectly fine putting Landorus to sleep. Alright, so I hit at least one. Do I hit both? Oh, Landorus avoids... Oh, no. Oh, wow. I wanted to hit Infernape. Oh, he encores me into Dark... Okay. I don't think he saw my speed increase. Well, I just hit this Landorus with a nice Flash Cannon. And the nice thing is Landorus is guaranteed to sleep next turn because it's switched into the Dark Void. Oh, that's bulky. That's probably Assault Vest. Special defense drop's really big there. The nice thing now is that another speed increase. At least I'm not getting accuracy drops, although I would like an accuracy boost. So I'm just going to Flash Cannon again and Dark Void again. So I'm now at +4 speed with the Smeargle, and I've taken no damage, which is really nice right now. And Aegislash is just like chilling behind the sub and healing back, which is awesome also. So now the question is, do I want to save Smeargle and switch in Medicham? Oh, I didn't get it. Damn. Alright, I'm fine with that. I'm honestly fine with what's going on right now. Because now I can just feint this... oh, I get an attack raise. Nice. And a special attack drop. So my boosts have been really generous right now. So I'm going to Shadow Ball this Infernape, and I'm just going to use Feint on the... Oh, I can only use Dark Void, I forgot. That could be annoying. Alright, well, I'm definitely going to save... Oh, wow, this is actually kind of annoying. That Encore is killer. So I'm going to Shadow Ball Landorus, and I'm going to switch in Rotom Wash. Although Smeargle is at +4 speed, I am locked into Encore, which is kind of... I mean, I'm Encored into Dark Void, which is kind of annoying because I was just going to feint and KO that Landorus, which would have been ideal. And as you can see, the Infernape is faster, so this Landorus is probably Assault Vest, especially based on how little damage that Shadow Ball did. So I'm just going to knock it off the field. I guess I could have just kept Smeargle in, so I could have Dark Voided whatever came in, which actually might have been a better move, but... The nice thing also is if my opponent brings in Gardevoir here, then Hyper Voice won't break my sub because it goes around sub. But it's not going to be Gardevoir, it's going to be Hydreigon. So let's see if this Infernape stays asleep. I'm going to Shadow Ball and Thunderbolt the Infernape. As Infernape stays asleep another turn. So I'm just going to see a Dark Pulse come out. Yep, onto Rotom. Awesome. Oh, that's Specs. That does a nice chunk of damage. A Shadow Ball should pick up the KO. So this Aegislash chilling behind sub right now has just been fantastic. As Gardevoir will be my opponent's last Pokemon. So I'm in really good shape right now. I'm up 4-2. However, my opponent does have a Specs Hydreigon on the field and a Mega Gardevoir, which definitely is not going to make things easy for me. So the question becomes, I'm definitely King Shielding, but do I just sack Rotom and try and attack, or do I double protect? I think I'm going to just sack Rotom, so I'm just going to Hydro Pump the Gardevoir. Oh, my opponent just forfeits. Okay, cool. I did a Medicham in the back, so kind of my goal there was to just get some damage off on Gardevoir so that Medicham could KO it, and then I could come in and just Drain Punch the Hydreigon. So I guess my opponent had enough of my Smeargle shenanigans. But yeah, I haven't really seen much Smeargle this format, which is unfortunate, because I do like Smeargle. I mean, it's definitely a game changer. I mean, a lot of people hate it and think it should be banned, or Dark Void should be banned. But I think it's kind of what makes it unique. I certainly think Smeargle is not as unhealthy as like Landorus to a metagame. I mean, so I'm currently 18-15. I don't think Landorus should be banned, but like, if you're gonna have a talk about like Pokemon that influence the metagame more, it's definitely Landorus over Smeargle. But like I said, I really don't think either of those should be banned anyway. I think Dark Void's fine, especially because Smeargle's base stats are so horrible. All it can do is Dark Void. And now that you have the addition of, Prankster Taunt, Whimsicott, and Prankster Taunt, Thunderous, there's so many more ways to stop Smeargle. And plus, the speed tiers are just so much higher. You have Terrakion, Verzion legal, you have Metagross legal, you have the Lati Twins legal. So you have so many Pokemon that can just outspeed Thunderous legal, Landorus legal. So you have so many Pokemon who can just straight up outspeed Smeargle without needing to. So many people I know EV'd their Pokemon just to outspeed Smeargle. That was their benchmark, and I know that was my benchmark for my Mega Charizard X was outspeed Smeargle by 1 point. Because if you're not prepared for Smeargle, it's gonna beat your team. But anyway, it's taking a long time to find an opponent. But yeah, I climbed the ladder real fast with this team. I was at 1696, and then I just randomly put these teams together. Although I had a zoom roll over Road and Wash, and I immediately jumped to 1830. Then I tested something and lost a couple, but I do have another Trick Room team that I want to feature on here as well with Mega Camerupt, and a brand new Trick Room setter that's pretty offensive, but it's not Slow King, so that should be interesting. So we're going to find Appy from France with a 1658 rating. French VGC lover. Appy has a Trick Room team. Speaking of Trick Room team here of Hariyama, Mawile, Chandelure, Jellicent, Tyranitar, and Amoonguss. So I'm going to lead Liepard Smeargle because I can just fake out the Hariyama and Dark Void. I think Rotom Wash looks really good in this matchup, and so does Medicham. I really like Rotom Wash because it can burn the Tyranitar and the Mawile, and it can Thunderbolt the Jellicent, and it can Hydro Pump the Chandelure. So it really does really well against this entire team, bar the the Amoonguss and the Hariyama. Hariyama is probably gonna I think Hariyama would do decently well against because I can Thunderbolt it, take a close combat, and then Thunderbolt it again. I just got to make sure I don't accidentally Will-O-Wisp it. But I'm actually interested to see what my opponent's going to lead here. I think my opponent's in big trouble with Smeargle because obviously his entire team is slower than Smeargle, and so it's not like it's a move that you can Rage Powder away. It's not like it's sorry about that. Was my phone ringing? It's not like it's a move that you can just Rage Powder away because it's a spread move, and it's not like you can Wide Guard it because I don't know why you can't Wide Guard it, but you can't for whatever reason. And my opponent basically has to bank on a miss, really. Unless my opponent has Protect on that Jellicent. Then things could be interesting, because my opponent could lead, Jellicent and Mawile, and then Protect Jellicent and switch in Hariyama, and then fake me out. Which would definitely be interesting. Of course, if he did that, though, then I could just Encore him into Protect. So this is why Liepard and Smeargle makes such a solid lead, just like Baz used Liepard Breloom. It's kind of the same concept, except Smeargle is less offensive and more put things to sleep. Because even if my opponent has some tricky way to get around this, excellent. So my opponent leads Chandelure and Hariyama. So of course I'm just going to fake out the Hariyama and Dark Void, and there's nothing my opponent, unless that Chandelure has a Chesto or a Lumberry, there's nothing my opponent can do to stop this. Or unless I miss. And even if I miss, I can just Encore him into Trick Room. Which is another thing I like about Prankster Pokemon. My opponent actually switches out Godzilla. Is that Tyranitar? Yeah, there, obviously. Let's see if this Tyranitar has a Lumberry. So I get my fake out off. Darkwood goes off. As long as it hits at least Chandelure, I'm in good shape. Yes, hits Chandelure. Does Chandelure have a Lumberry or a Chesto Berry is the question. Nope. Awesome. So it takes its first turn of sleep there. And let's see what I get here for Moody Boosts. It doesn't really matter. I'm probably going to transform into this Tyranitar, I think. Defense rose. Speed fell. Okay. So I'm actually just going to foul play the Chandelure, and I'm actually going to switch in Rotom Wash here. I just want to, I don't want to lose Smeargle right now because, like I said, Smeargle's faster this entire team, so Smeargle is definitely a game changer. game changer at this point. So we're going to see Hariyama come back in. So I could have Dark Voided there, but like I said, I really need to preserve Smeargle. I couldn't risk Chandelure waking up and doing something. So this Foul Play is going to do... That's a nice chunk. I'll take that. A nice chunk of damage. So of course, make sure I do not burn the Hariyama here is like the key. Because I'm sure it has guts. I doubt it has thick fat. So I'm going to Foul Play the Hariyama, and I'm also going to... And I'm also... I have Medicham in the back, so I mean, Medicham deals with both these really well. So I'm just going to Hydro Pump the Hariyama. I'm just going to get rid of that. And if he fakes out Liepard, I'm just going to Encore him next turn. And Tyranitar took his first turn of sleep there. He's not even going to fake out though, so good thing I didn't go for the Encore. Hydro Pump connects. Let's see how much this does, if it's Assault Vest or not, maybe. Oh wow, I just picked up the KO. So double target Foul Play and Hydro Pump. And oh, we got a Wake Up here and a Dark Pulse, so it's special. That's good to know. Oh, critical hit. That was a lot. So it's Life Orb, special Life Orb Tyranitar. Well, actually, quite honestly, it very well could be mixed because it's in Trick Room, so it's probably Brave or Quiet Nature. And honestly, Tyranitar is so slow that even if I wasn't, as long as I'm not running Scarf, I would probably run a speed reducing nature. Just, if I'm running a mixed one. As we see the Mawile come in here for my opponent. So I'm just going to Foul Play the Tyranitar and Hydro Pump the Tyranitar. I'm fully anticipating that this Mawile protects this turn. I guess I also could protect, and if it protects, then I can just Encore it into protect. So maybe I should have actually Will-O-Wisp. That would have made more sense. I think my opponent knows that I have Encore though, so he wouldn't protect. Damn it! I probably should have. I didn't think that through. I should have just Will-O-Wisped. Oh no, he does protect. All right. So if I can knock out this Tyranitar. Alright, that is a decent chunk of damage. Hydro Pump in the stand, probably not going to knock it out. Oh, so close. Goes for the Rock Slide. Life Orb didn't knock it out! Alright, so I'm just going to Encore and Thunderbolt. See if we see a switch out into Chandelure. I kind of want to, like I really want to, what was I going to say? I really want to Will-O-Wisp the Mawile spot, but because of the Encore threat, he does switch into Chandelure. So of course I'm going to lose Rotom here, which actually really is unfortunate. Oh, he's going to protect Tyranitar. And Sandstorm, oh wow, Sandstorm subsides, that's huge. So I'm just going to double target into the Chandelure. I think Tyranitar is going to switch out here. I probably could Will-O-Wisp that slot. Like Will-O-Wisp Foul Play it, but yeah, he's going to withdraw. But if Chandelure goes down, like I need to knock it out. Because if Trick Room goes up, I'm in big trouble. And this way he resets his sand, of course, too. So he went for the Protect with Chandelure. Foul Play comes out. Does a nice chunk. Hydro Pump should knock it out. And it connects. Awesome. And it picks up the KO. Sweet. Oh, this is fantastic. And now if my opponent protects, I can now lock him into Encore, which is great. And like I said, I do still have Smeargle in the back to put both these Pokemon to sleep, if need be. I'm going to Foul Play the Tyranitar and just Will-O-Wisp the Mawile. And like I said, a Protect is game. He might double Protect, so Rotom feints to sand damage, but that will be game over if he does. Because I can just start encoring away. And then get Smeargle in and transform into the Mawile, which is kind of my goal at this point. Like, Medicham doesn't do, like, oh, okay. Let's see if he Sucker Punches Liepard. He does, he Sucker Punches Liepard. Which I'm fine with because... Oh, I forgot I had Rocky Helm. I thought that was Life Orb damage for a second. I got really confused. And Will-O-Wisp connects. Awesome. So I've had really good luck connecting with my attacks to this match. So like I said, I do lose both Pokemon, but I'm in pretty good shape overall. Alright, so enter Smeargle, enter Medicham. So I'm just going to use Feint on the Tyranitar to KO it, and I'm going to just Drain Punch the Mawile. I don't anticipate Drain Punch KOing, but I think Play Rough, even though Burn will probably KO me back, but Smeargle can just transform into Mawile the following turn, and you know, transform Mawile versus Burn Mawile. Transform one's going to win. I wonder if Feint will actually KO. That's actually the one thing I'm slightly concerned about. It looks like it did. Okay. I wonder how much HP my opponent had left. So now I have the 2v1 that I want. And wow, Drain Punch actually knocks out the Mawile. I was not expecting that. Well, that's good to know. I'm actually curious about this calc now. Real quick, I'll do it for you. So, Medicham versus Mawile. Huh. I don't know what that so Drain Punch does 57 to 67%. I think he had more than that. One turn of Burn and one turn of Rocky Helmet. I don't know. That was interesting that happened. I don't really know. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's two battles. I should be up around 1830 now, which is pretty cool. Probably a little less, actually, because that opponent was kind of low rated. So probably 18, I don't know, 25 tops. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and stay tuned for more videos either tomorrow or Thursday. Till next time, guys. Later.